Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're ready for some update videos. So some of you guys might have seen in my community post that I have been moving. And if you didn't see it in the community post, maybe you should consider subscribing to the channel so that you can actually stay updated with everything. But anyway, I moved and I am about 3 hours away from where I used to stay. And that means that I've been very busy. But now that things have settled down a little bit, I want to update you guys on all the plans and tell you what's going on here real quickly. But if you guys are interested in learning more about me, like a little bit less about the plants, I think you guys might enjoy watching the new YouTube channel called Joey. It's just Joey, that's what people call me, so now you guys know what my name is. And yeah, so let's get started with the plants and let me show you the new setup. So over here we have the cooler growing plants like the Rija, the cobra lilies there, Darlingtonia, Drosera Alicia, Drosera Lattefolia, Velosa, Carnivorous, all that stuff. Here are the seeds that have never germinated and some Utricularia. And here are the tuberous seedlings. Now I will be going through each and every plant individually. I just want to show you where they all are right now. So as you can see, they're in shade. They get morning sunlight and then shade for the rest of the day, so they stay pretty cool. They are cool growers. And right over here is the table. You guys can see it looks different because I did oil it. That is on the other channel because I didn't think you guys will be interested in that. But yeah, I think it actually looks really good. And I haven't told you guys yet, but I made a roof. I'm not going to go into it because it's quite old now, but I lowered the roof as well. But the collection is pretty much the same. That direction is north, so I put the bigger plants towards the back. And they're all looking really happy. They're eating tons and tons of flies, as you can see. They're really happy down here, except that it doesn't get cold enough at night for some of the plants, which sucks. But as you can see, all of the tuberous Drosera seem to not mind that too much. Oh, look at that one. That's actually a really good picture. Anyway, the dewy pines are looking so good. And yeah, basically, this is the setup for now. Oh, and some of you guys who are interested in the Nepenthes, the small one hasn't done anything yet, but the big one has just started to pitcher. This pitcher was opening halfway through the move, so it has not formed properly. This one might not open, and this one might not open, especially because it broke. You can see there. But it's alright. We have 2 seeds sprouting there, and this is the Drosera Alicia which got attacked. But yeah. Anyway, what I'm thinking of doing is like a little series updating you guys on all of the different plants that are in the collection. Just check out the dog. She's in there. Her name's Mitzi, by the way. She's a sausage. What we will do in the rest of this video is that I'm going to take out a couple plants. I will update you on them, and if they need to be fed, I'll feed them. If they need to be repotted, we will be repotting them. So I hope you guys look forward to this little mini series we will be doing. So let me go show you today's victims. I thought she was a dog, not a cliff goat. Oh my god. Wow, Mitzi. Wow. And here we are, guys. These are the pots that I've just finished labeling. Of our Alicia over here. Looks so good, as you guys can tell. It's Alicia. It has content ID number 6, so I know like all the data about it on the computer. It's from Table Mountain, site number 2, South Africa. That's the location data. That makes plants super rare. So what we're gonna do, I'm going to use the spoon to get some out of there, and just pot up as many as I get from that spoon, because there's literally hundreds here. I do not have enough space for them. And I was going to do a colony pot, but seeing as I'm not doing a whole pot, I'll hold off on that and just do this pot here so I can share some with you guys here in Australia, because I am opening up a website to sell plants, so keep your eyes out for that. But if you guys want them in the meantime and you're living in Australia, send me an email or message me on Facebook or Instagram. I'm happy to sell these guys, and I have other ones as well. So let's get started. So as you guys can tell, this pot is very full. The plants here have actually grown up against each other, making them look cylindrical, if that makes any sense. It is now time for them to be repotted. So you guys might remember we potted these plants up when we first moved to Australia. They were literally just seeds, and now look at where they are. So they look really, really good. I will separate them and you guys will see much better. But these Drosera Alicia, they tend to have longer type of leaf blades, and there are trichomes or sticky glands, whatever you want to call them, along the whole leaf blade, which makes them really unique. And obviously they're red and green. They look really, really good. So let's start repotting them, and I hope you guys enjoy how they look right now, and I hope you guys enjoy this update video. They're root bound. I'm not surprised that they're root bound. Time to get some sticky hands. Oh, I hate doing this, because I don't like getting my hands full of this sticky. Okay, they look alright. Look, there's one fell off the side there. More like 5 fell off the side there. Okay, let's try that again. Come on. Look at that. Look at that chunk there. And I guess this is the part where I do a time lapse for you guys. So as you guys can see, the plants are all now potted up. We took that out, as you saw, with a teaspoon, and we ended up with 22 plants. I only wanted 10, but yeah. Now we go on to the next plant. So next up we have our Drosera Lattefolia that we planted up together ages ago. As you can see, they're nice dark red and pretty sticky as well. And these guys have been growing pretty well. I have the foil around them to keep them cold in the heat of the sun, because they are South American sundews, which means they like to be kept colder. But we won't be repotting these guys, but I will feed them some fish flakes to help them grow a little bit, because they don't get that much food. But yeah, they look really, really good. And not much else to say about them, except that they are growing pretty well. Got some here that are kind of dead, half dormant. But yeah, let's feed them up real quick. So you guys can see there is a different sundew over here. This is a tuberous species. Not sure which one, gracilis or something. Those seeds went everywhere, so I'm making sure to cut every single tuberous flower I see, because I don't want them in the wrong places. But let's feed up the plant that's meant to be here. And I think that's about it for this plant, so let's go on to the next one. Next up we have the king sundew, Drosera Rija. As you guys can see, it's getting pretty big, even though it is, what, 6, 7, 8 months old. Only 2 of the seedlings ended up growing. There's one down here and this one up here, which, kind of sucks, because I don't know why the other ones didn't grow, but at least we have 2 different genetic clones, so we can actually produce more seeds and have more plants. But as you guys can tell, this plant is eating a lot. It's very, very happy. The smaller one's struggling a little bit because, the other one steals all of its food. I don't think that's a problem for them. So let's give them a little bit of a feed, and I think the ones at the bottom are some Drosera spatulatus or something, very annoying, but they can stay. So let's feed them up. And there we go. I don't think you guys saw that one very, very well, but over here you can see all the food on this trap here, at the bottom. So let's go into the next one. Next up, lastly, we have our Darlingtonia Calafornicas. As you guys can tell, the plants are pretty happy. These seedlings are about a year and 4 months now. You can see that they already have some adult traps. I'm very lucky with Darlingtonia because usually people say that it takes them, you know, what, 2 to 4 years for them to get an adult trap, and I generally get adult traps within 8 months of them germinating, so I'm very lucky. But as you guys can see, I also got some live sphagnum moss to grow out of nowhere, so I'm very happy about that as well. I'll show you guys how to fertilize these guys and how to fertilize young sarracenias as well. Mine are all dormant actually at the moment. But if you guys may have noticed, there's also some strange utricularias down here. I did not put them there. I did not put the live sphagnum there, so this is a very happy little ecosystem going on. So let me just fertilize the sphagnum moss real quick. And even like this for the plants will be, you know, more than enough. Just sprinkle them on the leaves like this. They'll be very, very happy. But what I'm gonna show you guys is how I've been told, I guess, how to fertilize them. So let's take this one here. Now these guys, they have these little windows, if you didn't know that. And when the plants are bigger, that actually helps them trap their prey. But they're also very delicate in those windows. So what you can actually do, you can poke a hole in the window and get a needle inside. So let's do this one right here. Just very gently poke a little hole and fill up the plant. And now that one should be full of fertilizer. Let's hope we didn't just kill it, but let's try another one. This one down here looks alright. That one was much easier. That's all we will do for these because I am worried, but I will spray them some more just on the surface of their leaves like this because, you know, nothing wrong with fertilizing them. And now we have some happy plants. I think I should also tell you guys that I am labeling all of them with a paint marker so that these labels don't fade and I forget what they are. So that's it for the first update of all the plants. Do 4 plants each time. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this update, seeing how well the plants have grown and how big they are now. And hopefully next time we can actually do a little bit more repotting. I want to repot these guys here, but there's not enough space for all the Darlingtonias and they're not really big enough either. So I'll just only be repotting the ones that need to be repotted. So hope you guys enjoyed that and I'll see you guys in the next one.